There's something very fishy going on in the waiting room. And it's all because of this man.
I'm here today because I was having some fish and chips, though I shouldn't do, and I got a fish bone stuck in my throat.
Yes, Andrew's been done over by his own dinner. Tucking into a tasty bit of cod, he choked on a fish bone. And just a few minutes later, he was seeing his seafood all over again.
As I was being sick, obviously after I brought the food up while I was eating, I started bringing a bit of blood.
You got the fish bone stuck in there?
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
As Andrew undergoes x-rays to see if the bone is still there, it turns out he's hiding a guilty secret.
I shouldn't really be eating fish and chips because I said I was going to start my diet, and I've been pretty rubbish at it. So I was looking at this cod and chips thinking, grudgingly, I shouldn't be eating this because something bad's going to happen, and the next thing I know, all this happened and here I am.
But his contraband cod could cost him dear, because although fish bones may be tiny, they can cause serious damage when trapped in the throat.
The airway can be obstructed, and obviously if the esophagus is perforated, then obviously we can get infection from bacteria that normally live in the gut.
The problem is, the bones are so small, x-rays often prove inconclusive. So, the staff decide to go on a little fishing expedition of their own.
I really don't know what's happening, but I presume they're going to make me cry when they put something down the throat. A totally bizarre day for me.
Time for the endoscope. A 3-foot tube with a tiny camera on the end that's fed up the nose and down the esophagus. No wonder Andrew's starting to wish he'd gone for a salad instead.
What's going through my head at the moment, I'm thinking, how many people are going to see this thinking, you fat... I told you shouldn't eat cod and chips, it's bad for you. I should have stuck to my guns and kept to my diet and not had them, but in a way I suppose I haven't had them because I brought most of them up.
It's crunch time for our fish fanatic. If the doctor finds a bone down there, it needs to come out, which might mean a trip to theatre.
A bit anxious about the pipe up my nose.
It won't be painful. If you feel as though you're going to be sick, tell me and I'll stop. We'll start off with it nice and straight.
Big breath.
It's not the most comfortable procedure, so on balance it seems a little unfair for the doctor to start quizzing Andrew on how well he knows his alphabet.
Can you say E for me?
You're doing really well. Excellent.
You're doing great.
Having reeled her line back in, the doctor can finally let Andrew know if the bone's still trapped down there.
I can't actually see any bones in there. If there was one there, I think it's actually passed.
Right.
I think it's a scratch, which is why you've had the blood.
He's gonna be fine. 24 hours and his scratched throat should stop feeling sore. But what of the phantom fishbone? Well, it's either been swallowed or vomited back up. Yes, it's another case of the one that got away.
Will I be touching fish and chips again? I'll have fish cake from now on. Save the cold stocks.